I'm back to show how to decrease on the corner to corner diagonal blocks. This is as wide as I want this piece to be. I only want it 9 blocks high. So that's in my first corner. And this up here, I'm going to be doing the decrease. So this over here will be my second corner. I'm going to be making rectangular, so this piece will keep growing, but this one will start coming up to make the rectangle. So I've finished up to the height I want. Don't do the 5 chain to increase, because I don't want to increase. I want to decrease, so I reverse the work, turn it round, and I'm going to be putting a slip stitch into the top of the double crochet or treble stitch. I'm going to do that across the top of the block I just made. And the third one I'm going to put into the chain loop, so it's ready to start the next block. So that point there, that is the actual corner. So I worked up to here, then I slip stitched across the top till I get to the chain loop. My 2 chain up for the height of my stitch, and the 3 more stitches into that loop. Slip stitch across into the loop on the next block and continue on with the row. This here, the first decrease stitch, that's the second corner of my piece. You start at the first corner, your first decrease is your second corner. So this is the width of the piece. I'm going to keep it growing longer. So I'll work up here, do my increase, and work back down here, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to do that decrease again. Okay, I've worked back up to here, I've done my increase, and now I'm back down, ready to show you how to do the decrease. I've done the last block, and I slip stitch across. Now here, you would normally, if you're doing an increase, you do your 2 chain up and do another block. But because I want that straight edge, that's where I stop. So you do your slip stitch into the chain loop, stop and turn. You're going to do slip stitches across the top of the block you've just made. 1, 2. I put my third one into that chain loop, and that gives me the nice straight edge. Now I do 2 chain up for the height and work the next block. That block's done, slip stitch into the chain loop. You see I'm getting a straight edge along there on the decrease. This was my first decrease, slip stitch across the top of those, chained into the loop, did my block, worked the block, row down, worked the row back up, slip stitch over here into the chain loop, slip stitch across the top of this block, slip stitch into that chain loop, make this block. I'm going to work back down, increase here, and keeping my increases going there, and I'll come back down to here and I'll do the decrease. When you're increasing both sides, you gain a block each row. But now I'm decreasing on this side, I'm still increasing on that side, so the number of blocks in my row will stay the same each row. When I get this side, as long as I want it to be, I'll start decreasing that as well. Then I'll be decreasing across the top here and decreasing down here, and I'll meet in the corner. That's why it's called corner to corner. So I've got gaining a block for each row on the increase. I'm doing rectangular, so I'm decreasing and increasing, so I'm staying the same number of blocks. When I get to decreasing both sides, I'll lose a block each row. So if you're changing colours, bear that in mind. Your rows are working diagonally across this way. So if I changed a colour, that would be where it'd change, and then come back. I shall go up and I'll come back down. I'll show you one more time how I do the decrease. Right, I'm back to the decrease again. Done my last block. Slip stitch into the chain loop and turn your work. 3 slip stitches into the top of the block you've just made. Put the third one, the last one, into the chain loop. And 2 chain to get your height of your stitch. And 3 stitches into that block, into the chain loop. Slip stitch into the chain loop on your next block and do the same again. So you're slip stitching into the chain loop, stop and turn your work. Now you 3 slip stitches across the top of the block you just made. Put the last one into the chain loop. And then 2 chain up to get your height. And 3 more stitches into that block. Slip stitch into the chain loop, and this piece is finished. So that is your last corner. You don't actually finish right at the point of the corner because you've got to finish that last block. So I've got where I started and then I was increasing. So where you start to the first corner, you increase. Got the width I wanted, I started my decrease. First decrease is your second corner. So I was decreasing this side and increasing this side till I got to the last one here. That was the length I wanted. So then the first decrease on this side was your third corner. That's about here. And then I'm decreasing on both sides. And I meet in the corner here. And this last bit is your fourth corner. And that's what I call corner to corner. And the stitch used is the diagonal block in this one. So I hope I've helped. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.